Hello, friends. Welcome back to Astrology Today. My name is Mel Rose. Today is Wednesday, April 12, 2023. The sun is in Aries and the moon is in Capricorn. So these signs together indicate a really positive environment for getting things done. If you look at their ruling planets on the page, Mars here is trine to Saturn. Mars rules Aries, Saturn rules Capricorn. So we have really positive vibrations of ease and ideal functioning right now for taking care of business. And the business that we're taking care of right now is really reflecting on how things have been going for us for the past few weeks, up to that full moon that we had a few days ago, but also over the course of the Aries transit, the sun in Aries transit, because it's about to come to an end. So reflecting on those last few weeks, seeing how it went for us, and really sort of pinning down what it is that no longer works, what we no longer need to rely on, so that we can think about letting it go. Because tomorrow we're going to shift gears from contemplating, not tomorrow, but on Thursday, we're going to shift gears from contemplating what it is we need to release to actually releasing. And when I say what we need to let go of, I'm talking about stuff and things, obviously things that clutter up our creative spaces at home and at work. But I'm also talking about thoughts, attitudes, dispositions, emotional ways of being that no longer are serving a purpose for us. They're not working. And so, we want to find a new way to do things. So that waning gibbous moon in Capricorn, it's all about thinking about what you're planning to go ahead and release. And then coming up on Thursday, you're going to actually be acting to go ahead and release. Well, the sun is still in Aries and the moon is still in Capricorn. We can get all of that work done with a lot of ease. Okay, so this Monday on the 10th, Venus made entry to Gemini, so leaving behind Taurus. Venus in Gemini is more desiring of variety, more likely to want to be able to pick and choose between the options of what we like, love, and can't get enough of. We're more social, we're more talkative and engaged, we want to play. It's less passionate in the romance area and still more friendly, more focused on our more on our compassion for one another, and more also on play and collaboration, right? So that's Venus in Gemini is sort of less passionate love and more friendly love, and more just wanting to work together, create together, laugh and play together. Venus, however, is trining Pluto this Tuesday, and then later this Friday it's going to go square to Saturn. So there's a lot of Venus action this week, and it really comes down to there being some endings and beginnings. The feelings will be pretty intense about those those endings and beginnings, Pluto. But that trine aspect there, offers us sort of ease and functioning when it comes to seeing the endings come up and intuiting that this is the right thing, and not really having to not really having to resist the change as it's coming, right? Like, even if it's a change that hurts, even if it's a change that you didn't think you would have to make, there are going to be elements of our personal relationships, especially our romantic relationships, that are in transition right now. They're going to change. That doesn't mean that people are necessarily getting together or breaking up, although that can be the case. Okay, it does mean that that our relationships are a little bit up for negotiation at this time, and we feel very strongly about the things that we feel, especially for those people we like, love, and can't get enough of, that stuff and things that we like, love, and can't get enough of. We're feeling more deeply for it, so that can tend to transform our level of commitment in a situation. Either, I feel a deep sense of love and attachment to this person, more profound than I thought it was, so I'm more committed. Or you can also feel like a deep sense of non-attachment, of like, oh, I really don't feel like I'm connected here, and so it probably is a good thing for me to walk away from this investment that I've made. And then Venus square to Saturn is going to put limits on our relationships. People are going to be putting up boundaries. It's going to be like, I'm reaching out for those things I like, love, and can't get enough of, or those people, the attention, the affection, the regard, the recognition and acknowledgement, plus gifts, compensation, all that stuff that we like to get, right? All that stuff that makes us feel secure in our lives. we're going to have some real restrictions come up around what we can have. Okay, so it might not be possible to negotiate to continue having the thing that is safe, or the thing that feels familiar to you. You don't always get to keep what you want, and often it's as soon as you think that things are going really great and smoothly, and you don't ever have to think about this thing again, that the transition arrives, right? So maybe you won't be able to get what you want, but you will have some understanding about how to prioritize what you need. And again, the transitions, although they are deeply felt, they will be easy to see, they'll be easy to move through, they'll be easy to accept, right? So, and these are going on right through the 17th, and this will go on even a little bit longer. So just keep that in mind, that we're in the midst of these sort of deeply felt, this sort of deeply felt vibe about our relationships to our loved ones, and the stuff and things that we like to, and that there's going to be some restriction coming up, and there's going to be a little bit of a struggle. Maybe Saturn has a depressing effect, and that square is a challenge, right? So we're going to have some challenges come up, but we should be able to move through them pretty easily. Yesterday, Tuesday the 11th, Sun was conjunct to Jupiter fully. Today, you see that they're still right here together on the page, and the Sun's going to drift ahead. Jupiter doesn't move nearly as quickly from our perspective as the Sun does. So, take advantage of these lucky vibes, even though we're past the main day, all right? The conjunction is in the sign of Aries, so we're talking about action, we're talking about taking initiative, we're talking about getting started on things that are important to us, that reflect our purpose and our sense of purpose in life, right? And when we take action on those things, then the benefits will be expanded. Jupiter just multiplies the benefits that we reap for doing the things that we were going to do anyway, right? So, really be engaged in that stuff that you want to see expand in your life. Really be engaged, like, for example, my Sun is in the 10th house. So I'm really going to be focused on, doing work that I love, that also earns me money, right? I might get focused on some play. I'm probably going to go ahead and buy a lottery ticket because, hey, it's lucky out there, right? So, that's the kind of stuff you want to be involved in, is stuff that you love to do and stuff that you would like to see expand in your life. And, all the time, obviously, but especially starting yesterday or today, right around now, is a good time to be taking initiative, making fresh starts on things that you would love to do more and have more of. And then, Thursday comes up in 2 days, and the moon will still be in Capricorn. It'll be about to shift into Aquarius, but that third quarter moon happens, it culminates in Capricorn. So this is where we shift gears from contemplating what we need to let go of to actually taking action to let it go. And again, we have this real ease of functioning between Mars and Saturn, which is between Aries and Capricorn. Okay, it's a very good working vibe, taking care of business, getting things done, very easy to do those things. Okay, so just practice the acceptance that you need, practice doing the things that you want to do more of, right? And, also practice releasing things that no longer work for you, even if they have some sort of sentimental value for you. Right now, the idea is just to be letting go of things that clutter up or hold you back from, clutter up your creative spaces or hold you back from creating the life that you want to live for yourself. All right. And then on Friday, Venus is square to Saturn, and the Sun goes into Taurus next Thursday, the 20th, just so you know. Like I said, we're in that last 10 days of the Sun's transit in Aries, so we're going to move on into Taurus pretty soon here. Okay, friends, I think that's all I have to say about it today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I sure do appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.